Hey, good evening. This is Meredith Lego. Welcome to my channel. I focus on the expansion of consciousness or ascension science with this channel. And today I'm going to be sharing a message that I have received through channeling with a group or a consciousness that resides in the Pleiades star system. And that's basically a lot of the content that I bring forward is from beings who I've been able to telepathically connect with. And oftentimes, every once in a while, I tend to ask whoever I'm working with at the time a question, which is really what's the best and highest good for humanity to know at this particular time, and kind of check in on that question. So that's the focus of today in terms of what I'm going to share. So the answer is relatively short. But it's a good reminder, and it really was for me as well at the time of hearing this. But it's basically stabilize the core of your inner being. So in other words, when you have a stable inner thought process, inner emotion, if you kind of go back to my previous teachings, when you're physical, you're emotional, your mental, and your etheric bodies are sort of in a neutral position, you're going to do much better for yourself. So in other words, stabilize the core of your inner being. And then they go on to say that remember your outer world, your outer experience in life will always reflect your inner reality. So anytime you're going through an experience and it's not to your liking, you are usually going to be the originator of it. Even if you're like, there's no possible way I could be experiencing, or creating something that I'm seeing in my peripheral. Essentially, you chose to have that experience, or you're essentially emanating a frequency that is producing that experience somehow. So they go on to say that let go of that which does not serve you. Succumb to who you are. Don't resist it. And when that came through, you can interpret that in whatever way that you want. Succumb to who you are. Don't resist it. The way that I interpret it is really be true to yourself. So part of the process of ascension is really figuring out who you are and learning to love yourself, irregardless of what any demand or thought or judgment that society may place on you, or even stresses or judgments that you may place on yourself. So it's really coming to love yourself in the fullest, unconditionally, irregardless of any expectations that anybody sets on you. So part of the journey is really trying to figure out who you are and owning that and find truth in that. So they actually do say, as you germinate the seed, truth comes out. Make your seeds meaningful to you and to the world. And I actually loved that statement. So as you germinate the seed, truth comes out, and make your seeds meaningful to you and to the world. Because when you know who you truly are and you live who you truly are in all aspects of your life, in all of your glory, so to speak, you're going to be probably fulfilling the best and highest life, and therefore the best and highest timeline that you can. And likely you're going to be giving a lot to the world. When you're doing what you love, you're going to shine, and you're going to share that with the world. Another message that I have received from the Pleiadians in the past is to be the lighthouse. So be a beacon of light, because when you do that, others will be attracted to your light, and they'll just strive for it, and they'll really want it. In fact, I absolutely loved that message that they gave because it was so hopeful. So this kind of reminds me of that. But I thought it was a good kind of reminder. Hey, just make sure you're stabilizing your core and always be true to who you are. And when you do that, you're going to create your best timeline possible, especially if you act without fear on that truth. So with that, I hope this message has, brought something to your day and made you kind of reflect on things going on in your own life. And with that, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with others who you think might benefit from the message. And I will see you in future videos. Thanks very much. Bye.